What's up, guys? This is Cody Feaster. So it's now the 2nd of September. It just became actually a minute ago. It's midnight. So before I get into the main topic of this video, or topics, but state a few things. Like for this video, I'll be the music I selected is pure thrash, 80s thrash, like basically getting back to my roots, because like that's what I started listening to many years ago. I didn't start branching off to other types of, classic rock and all that until just like 4 years ago. So yeah, Metallica was the first band I got into, and the song featured right here is, well, Ride the Lightning. Yeah, it'll always be my favorite album. So yeah. Now, second of all, my hair looks terrible right now. Yeah. So what I did was last week I got it cut, just mainly the top part. Back, I didn't really get cut. I had to get it cut, like it kind of shaped up differently, because it was way too long at top, and I wanted to avoid the bowl-shaped disaster of 2019, and honestly 2020 as well. But yeah, it was, bangs were like as long as the rest of my hair, and I just, looking back at my pictures, I just did not like that. Like, I want the bangs to be shorter, I don't know, kind of layered. So that's why I got it cut. I know it doesn't look that great right now, but just gotta give it time, I think it'll look better, in a month. It'll be a while. But needless to say, right now I still can't headbang. A lot of people, there's a lot of people that say, I like it short. Keep it short. No. Nope. Honestly, my hair, my appearance, I'll do what I want. So yeah. If I like long hair, and if I like having long hair, then I'm gonna have long hair. Not gonna try to please anyone else. So yeah. Anyway, but it'll be a while, because my hair was like down here, and my hair grows out before it goes down. Anyway, so with all that said, so it's the 2nd of September. I know I'm stating the obvious. Oh, I've already said this, but yeah, I'm glad it's September. We're getting closer to the fall. I'm so ready. Now, last week, last Thursday, I went to Asheville. I'm not gonna go too much. This video is not really about my travels. It's more about work and college. But yeah, but I will kind of briefly recap, my Asheville trip. I started off by going to Botanical Gardens, Asheville, then Beaver Lake. Then I went to Chimney Rock State Park, which I've been there before. I think I've been there twice, actually, come to think of it. But like the first time, I must have been pretty young, because I don't remember it very well. I just know that my older sister was there. Some of my other family members were there. But like, I vaguely remember, climbing up the stairs to the chimney. I don't remember when it was. But then the second time I went, which I actually remember pretty well, was 2012. And I went up the stairs to the chimney park. Because, you know, when I told my dad that I went to Chimney Rock this last week, my dad, you know, being my dad and his love for dad jokes, he's like, was it blowing smoke? I'm like, Dad, come on. Really? Anyway, but yeah, I went there in 2012. This time I went past the chimney. I mean, honestly, I didn't climb up those stairs. There's an elevator. I know, very uncharacteristic of me because I'm definitely a hiker. But the thing about Chimney Rock is that it's a pretty low elevation. You know, the town itself is only, it's about it's a similar elevation to here, so it's pretty low, so it's hot. I mean, you know, the very top of Chimney Rock only goes up to about, I don't mean the chimney itself, there's like much higher points, but like, it's like 2,700 feet. That's about it. Really, that's really low compared to the other mountains that I've been to. I mean, I've been on like several 5,000 plus feet mountains. Been on 6,000 plus feet mountains. You know, those are like 15 to 20 degrees cooler because of the elevation. But Chimney Rock, not so much. No, it was still hot, so I just didn't. Well, see, I wanted to get a picture of myself on the chimney, which I didn't. I wanted to, but honestly, there were more people than I expected, and I was like, you know what, screw it. Also, the sun was shining in the wrong direction. If I'm gonna get a picture, the sun's got to be shining in the right direction, not behind me, because that would not make for a good shot. Anyway, there are only like a few lighting situations in which I actually look decent. If the sun is shining in the wrong direction, I look terrible. So anyway, I climbed up past Chimney Rock. Turn this down a little bit. Apparently, this song is louder than the other. I'm gonna turn this off. Wait. No. What the hell? There. So yeah, I ended up climbing past the chimney itself, which basically is just like it's hard to describe. It's got like an American flag. It's whatever. But I went past that. I went up to, can't remember the name off the top of my head. But, yeah, I worked up quite a sweat getting up to the top. Yeah. But the views were totally worth it. I mean, even though the elevation of this mountain was pretty low, I was not disappointed. And I'm gonna go back towards early November. It won't be during the same Asheville trip. Like I'm going to Asheville again at the end of October. Chimney Rock will be first week of November. Apparently that's when it peaks. Asheville peaks a little bit sooner. Asheville is actually a somewhat higher elevation. Not of the mountain, but the state park itself. I don't know. It's whatever. Anyway, so moving on here. After that, I went back to Asheville. Like, I went to Biltmore Village. I had lunch at. It was. God, I can't remember the name from the top of my head. Actually, let's see. I have it on my maps thing. Asheville. Really? Why are we going slow? Okay. Oh, Village Wayside Bar and Grill. I had the Ragin' Cajun burger. But dude, that food was so expensive. 23 bucks, you know, for a burger, a salad, and drink. I mean, usually I pay like around, in the places that I've gone to eat, I paid around like 15 bucks or so. But this was, you know, way more. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised because Biltmore Village, I guess, is a very like, what's the word? It's very popular, but it's also kind of fancy, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. It's called the historic Biltmore Village. You know, and after that I went, you know, I took pictures around there, and then I went to Grovewood Village, which is actually pretty small. Just a few kind of fancy looking shops. Then I went to like Blue Ridge Parkway Visitor Center or whatever. There was like a little trail in there. Not a big deal. Definitely, I mean, it was just an average trail, nothing special. But then I went to the downtown area called Pack Square Park. Yeah. And then I topped it off by going to Craggy Gardens, which is on Blue Ridge Parkway. It was about like, I think it was like 30 minutes away. I don't remember. I don't really care. It's right down. It's not a big deal. Now, Craggy Gardens normally get some really good sunset shots, but I didn't really get any sunset shots because it was too cloudy. But you know, it's still a beautiful place, and I plan on going back there. It's a very high elevation too, so that'll be like one of the first places I go when I start my fall pictures in October. Anyway, I'm gonna try to go there for sunrise shots because you can also get sunrise shots there too. Anyway, but with all that said, one more North Carolina trip, being Monday, Labor Day. I'm doing it then because, you know, because college is closed and, well, I don't really, I mean, I think it would be a great day for me to go out because otherwise I would just be spending Labor Day here, home, whatever. So yeah. Normally I do my trips on Thursday, but no. Honestly, tomorrow I'm just gonna hang out at the college, which is what I've done all week actually. So you know, I'm pretty sure that I've mentioned at least in my last video that I'm gonna have to like start working extra days to save up for my October trips. That means working Tuesdays and Wednesdays as well as my normal Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Yeah, I did not do that this week. I was going to, but I kind of made excuses. First of all, I was low on gas. I kind of underestimated how much gas I would use during my Asheville trip, and I kind of spent my money on other stuff. So, yeah, sure, I could have borrowed money from my parents to kind of get through these past 2 days if I had to get on with work, but honestly, I just really did not want to go to work. Yeah, work has been so terrible, but college has been so great. It's almost like the complete opposite of 2 years ago, where I was miserable, and work, things were going pretty well. Yeah. So at the college, this was like welcome week or whatever. Monday was Spirit Day. Yesterday was like, oh shoot, I don't know, it was tailgate day or something. Today was Hawaiian Day. Yeah. So anyway, Tomorrow will be Throwback Day. What should I wear? Yeah. But anyway, I don't know. I actually have things are going pretty well so far. I've made quite a few you know, older friends from like the past few semesters that I've been here, but also made some new friends. Yeah, things are going great. Right now I'm doing pretty well in my classes, but you know, I really, when I get done with this video, I'm gonna have to work on my English assignment, even though I really don't want to. But yeah, things are going pretty well. So different from 2019, where I had no confidence, didn't know anyone. I was miserable. I mean, I've met a couple, you know, cute girls. You know, they're like really nice, you know. Yeah, but you know, I'm not trying to not get my hopes up or anything. I mean, I really, because you know, like I said, I really don't need to be catching feelings right now because I don't plan to stay in this town or anything. I don't want things to hold me back from moving to Boone next year. But still, the fact that I have the confidence, you know, actually talk to those girls, and not fail epically. That's pretty nice. So anyway, yeah, made quite a few friends, you know. I'm bad at remembering names, honestly, unless, you know, it's a girl. But, you know, I know the names of a lot of people, though. You know, I'll mention some good friends that I've made recently. Like, there's Daniel Chastain. He's cool. He's a cool dude. He works in the student center, and he loves playing cornhole. I mean, that's kind of he's always playing cornhole in the student center. Of course, you got Dev Harris. You know, big dude. You got several others. You got Josh Trevino. I don't know. Josh, Desiree, Evan, Elijah Brooks. I mean, he's a cool guy. He can be overbearing, but I mean, he means well. It's whatever. Even if he does ask like a million questions or question everything that I do, I mean, at least he's a genuine person though, at least. It is whatever. He's more into the really deep friendships, and I'm more casual. It's cool. Meshach, cool guy. There's several others. Jonathan. Oh man, yeah. Anyway, things are going great. I've spent the entire week hanging out for college. Well, and going to class, which, well, I only have one like actual physical class. The other one, my English class, is online. That's my cat pawing my window, but I'm not gonna waste time leaving the room right now. Anyway, with all that said, things at work are going terribly right now. So, I mean, as most of you should know, I work at Walmart. I mean, yeah. If you know me, you already freaking knew that. If you've never seen any of my videos, and I guess that's why I'm mentioning it now. But yeah, I've been working there for almost 7 years. So I've had my fair share of good and bad days, but you know, for the most part, it's been a pretty decent balance of, you know, stress and good times. Like good times being like, you know, with my coworkers and all that. But as of recently, it's been more stress than good times. It's been pretty rough. Lately, all of a sudden, we've been getting just so much more freight than we usually get. Having a lot of double truck days. Usually in August, that doesn't happen. You know, technically it's now September, but still. Yeah. Double truck days don't usually start to become an issue until, like, at least the second half of October. So, yeah, it's been rough. We've been kind of understaffed, I guess. But, see, our back room was obviously not designed for the amount of freight that we've been getting. So our back room is like stuffed full of just freight, and it's hard for us to unload 2 trucks when we have nowhere to put the other freight. Because, you know, there's not enough people to, you know, get all the freight worked. So we end up having to work some of the extra freight ourselves, and then try to cram at least. Well, we try to cram the 2 trucks during the second half of the day, but sometimes we just end up doing 1, just because we don't have much time. But we have done 2 trucks, and like I've stayed over a few times. Had to. That's how bad it's been. I mean, everything is kind of falling behind at work. I don't know, it's been rough. So, yeah, I just did not want to deal with that. I was just really enjoying this week at college, and I just didn't feel like dragging my ass to work. Leaving my friends so I could go to work and deal with the hell. But I'm gonna have to do that though next week. And obviously Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, because I'm actually scheduled. I mean, the extra days I don't technically have to show up. But you know, on my scheduled days, obviously I should. I will. But yeah, next week I'm gonna try to work my extra days, because if I don't, then I definitely won't be able to do any traveling next month. And I want to get my fall pictures. I've waited so long for fall, so you know. So yeah, things, I don't know. I'm ready for work to not suck so much. I don't know. If things could just go a little better, you know. Like, one of my good friends is currently on leave because one of her family members has the Rona. So that's one reason that work sucked extra lately. But you know, I'm ready for things to get better, because, you know, I'm gonna have to work at Walmart for like another year, probably at least. I gotta, because, you know, once I get done with college, I gotta have the money to move. So yeah, what else? You know, okay, so let's see, what's going on tomorrow? You know what? I I think I've talked about everything I wanted to talk about in this video. So yeah, I probably won't do another video for a little while. Don't really need to. Kind of need to focus on other things. Yeah, but needless to say, things are going great at college. I will definitely cherish this when I graduate. Honestly, yeah, I don't know, that's about it, honestly. So, with all that said, you guys have a great day. Or, yeah, whatever. The video will be uploaded probably at some point in the morning. Yeah.